Every time you walk through the produce aisle, you are participating in a carefully curated economic illusion. You see rows of vibrant, uniform green stalks, and you think, freshness. But what you're actually looking at is a $2.69 billion industry built on a plant that shouldn't even be there. Hidden beneath the ruins of medieval monasteries is a plant that feeds you for 20 years without a single seed purchase. It's higher in vitamins, stronger in flavor, and nearly indestructible. So why did it vanish? Today, we're cracking open Scarce Garden to reveal the story of Lovage, the plant that was too good for capitalism to allow.
The year is 800 AD. Emperor Charlemagne isn't just winning wars, he's designing the future of European survival. He issues the Capitula de Villis, a decree of 94 essential plants. But inside that list, there's a hierarchy. While vegetables like onions were standard, levisticum, lovage, was in Chapter 70. This was the compulsory section. An estate wasn't even considered functional without it. To the Romans, this was the foundation. In the Epicius, the world's oldest cookbook, lovage appears more than garlic. For 15 centuries, it was the flavor of civilization. If you lived in the year 1200, the idea of a garden without lovage would be like a modern kitchen without a stove.
Fast forward to 1919. Botanist Ulysses Hedrick is documenting every food plant known to man. On page 347, he hits lovage. He describes a Mediterranean titan. Leaves, stems, roots, seeds, all edible, all powerful. But he leaves a note that would haunt the 20th century. He claimed the flavor was too pronounced for modern tastes. But here's the truth. Too pronounced was code for unpredictable. Industrial food production was just beginning. Factories didn't want intensity, they wanted a blank canvas. They needed something they could dilute, process, and control. Lovage's greatest asset, its soul, was officially labeled a defect.
Let's look at the chemistry. What we call celery today is a horticultural trick. In 1889, a farmer named Pascal discovered that if you bury the stalks in dirt to block the sun, a process called blanching, the plant loses its bitterness. But when you remove the bitterness, you remove the nutrients. Lovage is a nutritional fortress. It contains massive doses of vitamin K for bone density and quercetin, a potent anti-inflammatory. While commercial celery is basically bottled water pretending to be a vegetable, lovage is concentrated medicine. It has something to say. And here at Scarce Garden, we believe it's time to listen.
This is where the money comes in. Agriculture operates on a subscription model. If you plant annual celery, the plant dies in the winter. Next spring, you are back at the store buying more seeds. It's a recurring revenue stream for massive seed conglomerates. Lovage is a business model failure. Because it's a perennial, you plant it once and you're done for 15 to 20 years. It divides itself. It shares itself. You cannot build a multi-billion-dollar empire on a plant that people can give away for free in their backyard. The displacement of lovage wasn't a choice of taste, it was an economic eviction. There is a haunting beauty to this. Many of the medieval monasteries where lovage was mandated are now ruins. The monks are gone, the walls have crumbled, but the lovage, it's still there. It's still growing, wild and untended, 800 years later. It survived the fall of empires, the Industrial Revolution, and the rise of the supermarket. It's waiting for us to remember. It handles -30-degree winters and grows 6 feet tall, like a green tower in your yard. One plant can season a gallon of stock with just a single leaf. The produce manager at your local store probably hasn't even heard of this plant. That gap between ubiquitous and forgotten was designed. But you can break the cycle. Find an heirloom seed supplier, get a root division, plant the original.
because the industrial food system can't control what they can't make you buy every year. Thanks for joining us in Scarce Garden. If you want to help us dig up more buried history, hit that subscribe button. The garden is growing, and we're just getting started.